If you want to hear a wonderful story of an employee becoming the owner of a business, I want to invite you to check out the interview that I did with Georgina Mudereri. She's the owner of Gina's Home Linens on today's episode of YYE Yonge and Eglinton Origins. Gina, hello again.
Hello, Jimmy.
One thing that I do with this video series is when I speak with certain business owners, I like to get the origin story, if you will, how it all started. And your story is one that I've been very excited to capture. So I'd love if you just took it from here and just kind of told us how this whole thing started.
Okay. I started working in the store in 2008. Then when they decided to retire, they asked me if I would like to buy the business, which I wasn't sure of because I thought I had no money to do that. But, you know, for some reason, it happened. I always say it's God's provision, because if I want to tell the story, I can spend the whole day trying to explain to you what happened. Okay. But all I can say, we managed to buy the business. It wasn't easy. And during the time we were together with my previous employers, we became like a family, so they understood me so much and I did understand them as well. So this is how it started.
Okay. Now, 2008, when you started as, I guess, an employee, and the store used to be called Linens and Gifts,
yes.
I think you said. So 2008, you had just recently moved to Canada, correct?
Yes.
And that job at Linens and Gifts was your first job?
My first job.
After working in Canada?
Yes.
And so you worked there for 9 years?
Yes.
Owners retired?
Yes.
And then you bought the business from them?
Yes.
And then that allowed you to put your name on the sign?
Yes.
Perfect. And so you're in your 6th year now?
Yes.
Beautiful.
I think it also, it came from them trusting me, because you don't just do that, otherwise it will also ruin their reputation. But by trusting me, they managed to do what they did.
And you have a background in textiles.
Yes,
and that's
do.
Kind of what brought you to this type of business in the first place.
Well, I wasn't even selecting at that time. I came through YWCA. And because they have our credentials, as we come in, they take all that information. And one lady from there was coming to buy shoes from the next door. And they saw their sign off, you know, asking for employees. Then she came to me and said, Georgina, with what you have, I think you qualify for that store. I've talked to them and you can go and see them. That's when it began. And from there on, I just got stuck. Whether I was interested or not, I was a bit confused, because when I never worked for somebody, I was self-employed and I was an employer. So I'm glad I humbled myself to the level that I became an employee for all those 9 years. And when I look back, I'm saying, how did I manage to do this?
Right.
But it happened. So maybe there was a reason why. Yes.
Well, listen, good for you. Congratulations. You know, Toronto is not an easy city to have a successful business, to survive COVID as you have and kind of made it through.
Yes.
I know there's a little bit of information in a Toronto Star article, I think, about kind of going through COVID. I know I read some about you there. So, so congratulations on kind of getting through all that and maintaining a successful business, and I certainly wish you all the best.
And that, if you can allow me, I credit it to our customers. They've been very supportive throughout the pandemic period. Without them, I don't think I would have been here. I could have closed like others did. but they gave me that support and to say we don't want this store to be closed. So I feel that I owe that service to them, and it's within this community which I feel I belong to, and they are like part of me right now. Whenever I leave, I don't know, but for now I feel I'm like in a village where you have your own people. So this is how important my customers have become to me. When I come to work, it's like I'm going as an employee, not as an owner. And when they come in, I respect them as my employers. And this is how I conduct the business.
Well, I can certainly understand and appreciate why your customers are so loyal to you. So I've really enjoyed chatting with you, and thank you for sharing kind of the history and the origin of your store. And like I said, I wish you all the success in the world.
Thank you so much, and thank you for your persistence.
You're welcome.